It's amazing how your parents want you to experience things that they have experienced in their life. My dad was the oldest of 10 children. So being the oldest of 10 children, and they did not have much money at all. Matter of fact, any money. So he had to drop out of school in the 8th grade to help support the family. And he had to do very hard manual work. One summer, my dad's like, okay, I want to teach these kids what hard work really is. And I have 6 siblings, so we have a family of 7 children. I was around 10 years old at the time when this experience came upon me. He says, I'm going to take you all, and I'm going to take you to Gilroy, and you're going to pick prunes for the summer. Prunes? What are prunes? Why do we have to do this? Lots of complaining back and forth, because I want you to see that you have to do well in school, or this is the type of work that you're going to be doing. Not only that will you be doing this type of work, this is the type of work that I had to do to help support all my 9 siblings, help my father out, because my grandmother never worked. So she was always home taking care of the children. Therefore, the 3 boys had to help their father support the family. Okay, so we all piled up in a camper. My dad had this blue and white camper. The camper sat on the back of the truck. It had a bed in it, it had benches in it, and of course, then you have the truck in the front with the seats. There was a 7 of us, my siblings, 2 of my aunts, and then we brought along one of my uncles, great uncles, that would actually supervise all the kids to make sure that they're working. I thought it was a fun experience myself. I did not see the harshness in it. But my older siblings, oh my goodness, did they have a fit. They're like, I don't know why he's making us do this. We should not have to do this. But he says, you're going to do this. We get there 6:30 in the morning. Oh, it's cold in the summer, in the mornings, because the mornings are just cold. There's dew and overcast. Okay, so as we warm up throughout the day, we would eat the prunes. We're picking the prunes, we're eating the prunes. If anybody know what prunes are an laxative. So you don't want to eat too many of them. But kids out there feeling like they don't want to be there anyway, we would eat the prunes in the morning when they were nice and cold. And in the afternoons, we'd be like, okay, it's time to go home. We're rushing to the restrooms. Everybody's dirty from picking all day long. And it was a really great experience looking back on it, because I felt it to be more fun, because I never had a quota to meet. The older siblings, I remember my uncle saying, okay, kids, stop playing, because we would not only eat the prunes, we would play catch with the prunes and throw them at each other and do all sorts of fun things that kids do, when they're doing something just to make fun out of it. And he would tell us all, okay, well, it's time to stop playing now, you guys. We have these 3 rows of trees left to pick. And they would be just so upset. Now, to me, it was fun, because I'm like, oh, okay. So they would shake the tree, get more prunes down on the ground. We have to pick them up off the ground, put them into a pail, and then go dump them into this other big pail. And this went on for about 6 weeks. At the end of the 6 weeks, we got very, very, please forgive me, that is my fault. We got very little money. I got like $10, but as a 10-year-old, to me that was enough. My siblings, they got like $25, and they complained, like, you have to work this hard for this little bit of money? So they complained about that, and then my dad said, yes, you do have to work this hard. This is how hard I had to work for very little bit of money. I want you all to learn to appreciate what you have. Don't take for granted the things that are given to you. And you have to work hard to advance yourself in life as well. And if you don't do well in school, this is the type of work you're going to be doing. We were all fearful of having to do something like that for the rest of our life. So we all did really well in school. No more with my dad yelling at us about, okay, get your studies done, get your studies done. And then we all did well. And then we might have two brothers that went into business for themselves, two sisters that are in the medical field. Me, I chose to do the corporate, which I'm kind of tired of right now. But you know, it was definitely a life lesson that was learned, because a lot of times we do take things for granted that our parents have to do for us on a daily basis, you know, and how they worked really hard so that we can have a better life. And I'm just grateful that my father took that time to show us that one little experience of 6 weeks that I think changed the rest of our life. Thank you.